Introduction. Willpower is not just an abstract concept, but a concrete skill that can be developed. Each of us faces moments of weakness, whether it be laziness, procrastination, or bad habits. But true greatness lies not in the absence of these challenges, but in the ability to overcome them. Inspired by the wisdom of the Stoics, we can learn to control our minds and strive for self-improvement. The Stoics teach us that inner peace and resilience can be achieved by understanding one's weaknesses and purposefully moving towards self-control. Together, let's discover the secrets to fighting laziness and addiction by following ancient principles and practical advice. Part 1. Acceptance and awareness. The first step in overcoming laziness and bad habits is to accept your current situation. Stoics such as Marcus Aurelius and Seneca stress the importance of taking an honest look at your life. Recognizing that we have problems is not a sign of weakness, but the beginning of a journey toward change. If we don't recognize our shortcomings, we can't fight them. Try to find out what is holding you back. Perhaps you avoid difficult tasks, or you can't give up habits that give you temporary pleasure, but are harmful in the long run. Write about your thoughts and feelings. This will help you understand the root of the problem and how to deal with it. Remember that accepting yourself and your weaknesses is the first step toward inner growth. Part 2. Separating the controlled from the uncontrolled. The next step is to recognize the differences between what we can control and what is beyond our control. The Stoics argue that we should focus only on those aspects of our lives that are within our control. We cannot control circumstances, but we can control our responses to them. For example, you cannot change what people around you do or say, but you can choose how you react to their actions. In the same way, you can choose how to manage your habits and reactions to your desires. Develop a plan that identifies specific actions you can take to improve your life. These actions should be designed to minimize the influence of external factors and maximize your internal resources. Part 3. Gradual change. Big changes begin with small steps. Stoics advise acting wisely and not trying to change everything at once. If you've decided to get rid of a bad habit, don't try to do it dramatically overnight. Start with small changes and gradually make the tasks more difficult. For example, if you want to reduce your alcohol intake, start by reducing the amount and frequency of your drinking, rather than quitting altogether. Create a plan with specific steps and goals to work toward. These small victories will gradually build your will and confidence. Part 4. The power of habit. Forming new habits and changing old ones takes time. Stoics believe in the power of regularity and consistency. Develop new healthy habits to replace bad ones. This can be anything from exercising, reading, meditating, or learning a new skill. The important thing is that the new habits become part of your daily routine. Gradually, they will take the place of the bad habits. Realizing that habits are formed and reinforced through repetition will help you make lasting changes in your life. Remind yourself of the importance of these habits and their impact on your health and well-being. Part 5. Support and self-compassion. Don't forget about support, which can be very important on the road to change. Stoics stress the importance of communication and support from those around you. Share your goals with friends and family, and seek out like-minded people. Feedback and support can motivate you and strengthen your resolve. It's also important to have compassion for yourself. Sometimes we make mistakes or don't achieve what we want right away. At such times, we should not give up on ourselves. The Stoics teach us to treat ourselves with kindness and patience, recognizing that the path to self-improvement is a process, not an instantaneous achievement. Give yourself time and don't be afraid to ask for help when you need it. Conclusion. Overcoming laziness and bad habits is not just a battle against external factors, but an internal test of willpower and self-awareness. The wisdom of the Stoics shows us that the path to change begins with recognizing and accepting one's weaknesses, and then taking purposeful and consistent action. By following these principles, you will be able to overcome any difficulty and become a better person. Let every action you take be aimed at improving yourself and your life. Remember that you have the power to change your destiny.